Okay, first of all, I want to say that it's about time. Come on.
Yeah!
11 years, it's about...
Yes!
Lynn and Miguel have been together forever. I mean, I love Miguel. He is awesome. He kind of reminds me of a girl. You remind me of a girl because you're so fashionable. I mean, you're so trendy. You're like, how do I look? And I'm like, you look fantastic. And you know, you really do. You look fantastic. Your hair is brilliant.
Yes.
I know. That's why. And you're so trendy, and you're sociable, and you're emotional. You know it. But at the same time, you're respectable, you're chivalrous, you're just a great person overall. You take care of Lynn, you open her door, and that's rare. Everybody, all the girls know that's rare.
Yeah! Yeah!
You're like standing for the elevator, and suddenly a guy walks in before you, and you're like, okay, wait.
Yeah.
I go in first, and we all know this, but there are too many guys who forget about chivalry, and your mother has taught you well.
Yes.
He is a great man because of you and your two sisters. You're a great guy. And he was romantic. What happened to that? What happened to romance? He is definitely romantic. I remember this one summer he was going off to Thailand, and Lynn was going to miss him so much. So he wrote a bunch of messages, and he cut them out, and he put them in an envelope. Remember that?
Aww.
And Lynn was allowed to read one message every day.
Aww.
Really, really, like, you know, they were silly, like, you should tell Rose that she looks beautiful because she likes that. So she's basically generous. Where's Rose? Where is Rose? Rose, you look beautiful. And someone would be like, if someone farts in the room, just blame Marie. Remember that, Miguel? But some were really sweet. Some said that you are beautiful. Remember that? You are wonderful. I'm thinking about you. And you know what? Every day that Miguel was gone and he's in Thailand, Lynn was okay because every day Miguel was with her. Because every day she was able to read a message. And Lynn, look at beautiful Lynn. Isn't she beautiful?
Yes.
But then again, she doesn't look like me.
Yeah.
You know, for some reason, people say that I'm the bad twin. I have no idea why. I'm just the better looking one. Just kidding. Come on, look at her. You look the same. She's beautiful. Lynn is so shy and she's so humble. I remember during her bachelorette party, there was this guy, and it was just a bunch of us girls.
What happened? What happened today?
Girls, the majority over Remember? We were sitting by the jacuzzi. We're just hanging out, having a good time. And then he comes up to us. He knows it's a bachelorette party because we're just having so much fun. And he looks at us and he's like, "Is this a bachelorette party?" And we're like, "Yes." And then he's like, "Who's the bachelorette?" And then it's like, "I am." And then he's like, "So are you having fun?" And she's like, "Yeah." But nobody noticed that as he was speaking to her, she was literally moving away from him.
Slowly, yes.
So he was like asking questions about her upcoming wedding and about her and the whole bachelorette and what we were doing. And she was just like answering questions because she's so polite. But at the same time, she was moving away from him. And it was so subtle. All of us girls noticed. But I don't know if he noticed, but at the end of the conversation, they were like 20 feet away. Because she was like, yes, we're having a good time. And that's Lynn. She's just really sweet that way. And then I remember the last time we went to Vegas. Remember that, Lynn? So we had hooked up with this bachelor party. And I know that it's a bachelor party, and the majority of the men were all married. And we didn't do anything. I mean, I was using them for drinks. It was one of the free drinks.
Yes.
You know, come on. I'm not gonna pay for my drink.
She was a drink. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she does a drink.
I was using them for drinks, and we had a table, and they were all married except for the bachelor himself. And for the most part, we were good. I mean, some of us were good. And I see a bunch of guys surrounding. Excuse me?
Or is it camera?
Woo!
Video.
There was a bunch of guys
The video or
surrounding Lynn, and they were laughing at whatever she had to say, and I was like, what are they laughing about?
Yeah.
So I decided to eavesdrop on their conversation. And then I hear Lynn saying, don't forget, you guys have wives at home. And then she says, what happened in Vegas does not stay in Vegas if you end up with an STD, so don't mess it up. And I'm like, oh my God, Lynn. But they were laughing at her, and she was totally serious. She was like, seriously, what happens in Vegas does not stay in Vegas if you have an STD. And then it was just so funny because we were like, oh, Lynn, you're a walking contraception. But Lynn and Miguel are really, really lovely. I had to speech, but you know, Lynn is my partner. She's my best friend. And you can tell because we're twins. I mean, we have some weird connection. But
Because of Daniel.
when I look at her and Miguel, I can't help but see the world stop. And all that moves is two beating hearts. Two beating hearts. I wish them both the best. You know, I was trying, last night, they went to Jack in the Box, and I actually was sitting in the lobby trying to figure out what I was going to say. And I was really trying to figure out really hard, what am I going to say tonight? And then I figured out, sometimes there are no words to describe such powerful feelings between you two. But I did find a song that came close. So, for the